Hello and welcome back to Liz and Let Grow. My name is Liz and thank you so much for watching. So today I'm going to show you how I repot a couple of geraniums. I'm also going to be planting a row of bushes and trees in the front yard, and I'm also going to be moving some perennials, doing a little bit of yard cleanup, fountain maintenance, and I'm just going to show you what the garden looks like after some pretty intense mulching. Let's get to it. So here we have the bed with all the garlic planted in it, and my climbing rose that desperately needs to be pinned back. We removed all the tomato plants, which look so good. Look at that glorious fountain. If you didn't see that video, I will link it here. I did get this fountain for free. I don't want to give it all away, so go watch the video. But this is the other bed where the tomatoes were. We ripped them out. I'm gonna leave the poles up because this might end up being the bed where I put more tomatoes next year. This is the garden bed with the fall sown things. We've got some lettuce coming up. We have fennel. We have more lettuce. We have some beets that are trying to come up, but critters like to munch on the beets because that's what they look like right now. But the lettuce is looking really good. And that fennel is going to be fantastic. Fennel is actually a perennial, so if you leave it in the ground, it just flowers and blooms, or you can obviously eat the bulb. And then we have some bunching onions over here, which you cannot see, but if I go down like this, it kind of looks like grass. So either I'm growing grass or my bunching onions are coming up, so that's exciting. Got some borage coming up too, but the garden just looks so much cleaner. And now all my alyssum, my sweet alyssum can shine. And then we took out the trellises that had nothing growing on them. Oh my goodness, this needs to go next. This is the cucumber that was vining up over my DIY trellis here, but that needs to go because it looks absolutely awful. Also, if you've noticed that something is missing over there, that is where I had a pumpkin patch, but I just mowed it down because the squash bugs had taken over and I had harvested all the pumpkins, so I just mowed it down. But kale is glorious. So pretty, and the garden just looks nice and, well, I would say nice and clean, but it looks a lot more tidy, even if it's a little bit overgrown. But thus is the nature of a fall garden. Here are the beautiful geraniums that lived on the front stoop, and I do want to preserve them, and they are not hardy outside, so I'm going to be taking them inside. So in order to do that, I do want to reduce the size of the plant because I don't want to take these giant things inside. So I'm just cutting off most of the leaves, leaving the really fresh new ones, and taking down the size of the root ball as well, and just popping that into a smaller size container. So these are going to live inside and probably just on a windowsill until I get my grow light system up, and then they can live under there. But I just pop them into a smaller container with a little bit more potting soil on top just so that there's no exposed roots. And I did that for both of the plants. So I'm really hoping that this way I can put these plants right back on my front porch or my front stoop when the spring or the summer rolls around. I think in the summer, because I don't think these are not cold hardy, so we have to wait till after the frosts. But I already see the plants pushing new growth, so I'm really excited to use these again next year. This is a sweet shrub. I want to plant, kind of start like a hedgerow here. So I have a sweet shrub here, another sweet shrub here, a burning bush, and then another sweet shrub here. So eventually this will be a nice block for this road and then also this road, and also just create a little visual block for my kids as well. This is what this bed is looking like. I did move some more perennial geraniums here and here. I put some hellebores here and here because this is really the only shade I have out in front here. I moved the purple fountain grass here, and we got a hard frost I think 2 days ago, so it's definitely not super purple anymore, which is fine. And I moved an echinacea right here. There's more perennial geranium. I don't know what that plant is, but it's really pretty, so I put it there. There's a tall kind of phlox thing there. There's more perennial geraniums here. I mean, I had so many of those, so I did just dot them around. And then there's a unidentified bush over there. So I recently had some family visiting, and my uncle was so sweet and helped me plant the row of sweet shrubs and also some blue spruce we added a little bit further down the line on either side. And I'm really excited to have these grow up and provide a little bit of a block, as I said earlier. He also brought me a giant bag of Jerusalem artichokes, which my mom then planted by the chicken coop. So we have one planted here, one planted here, and then I have 2 more sweet shrubs, 1, 2, and then a burning bush, but everything's coming along really well. These are Jerusalem artichokes.
And it is amazing when they come up. It's just like,
I don't know how deep you're supposed to plant them, but I don't think
that's about what I did.
Is it? Okay.
But they do shoot down and out.
Okay.
But like you watch these channels and they're like, it's superfood. Look how much food I get.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be fun just to have something that gives flowers and provides shade.
Oh yeah. And then I can rip them up and give them back to the chickens.
Yeah.
Have they been eating them?
I don't think so.
No. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So it looks real crazy before it looks good. So I've been laying paper around, and my uncle is putting the chips down. And about to make this bed a whole lot bigger. And then these will all get cut back too, eventually. Because it's a little bit dead looking. The heuchera looks really nice though. Gotta go find more paper, some newspaper, some more newspaper or cardboard. Put some more around the buddleia and this grass and this thing. So this is what it looks like after you cover up all the paper with the mulch. And again, we're just working off of my free mulch pile. And it's a little windy, so I've just got the hose here and I'm watering. I just kind of wet the paper so it kind of stays down. But it's really good so far. So I've been working on the mulch project slowly but surely. As I get more and more newspaper, I just go out there and put more mulch down. So I also had this bed over here in my vegetable garden where I planted a whole bunch of perennials and annuals and ended up ripping out all the cosmos, and it exposed all this beautiful yarrow here, and I needed to divide them and replant them. So I just dug them up, and look how many plants I got out of them. So these I actually planted as little tiny baby plants back in the summer in this garden bed because I wanted to kind of make a little nursery, and that really worked out. Highly recommend. I also needed to drain and cover my fountain, so I got most of it drained. I did need my husband's help for that middle layer. What a pain in the butt, but we eventually got it drained, and then I'm going to cover it, but not today. It was just too beautiful enjoying it out with my son. So I was placing the yarrow in the buckets, just seeing where I wanted them, and I'm trying to group them by like threes and odd numbers like that, but definitely bigger groups because of the size of the garden. So even though there's that one black bucket, I did end up putting, that had a couple yarrow plants in it, so I did space them out a bit. So there's the yarrow in there. There's also some more lamb's ear that I popped in there for my friend Anne, and some adorable heuchera, which is that beautiful purple leaf there. So it's just going to tie in really well with these grasses, and I should call this the Anne garden because of all these amazing plants she's given me. She's so sweet. I love it. And it's allowing me to be generous too, because now I can divide plants and give them to my friends as well. So kind of a pay it forward moment for plants here. And I basically did the same thing on the other side, and you know, it's just the perfect weather to get out there and plant. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, I hope you'll give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you're having a lovely, delicious fall like I am. Thanks. Take care. Bye.